Hello and welcome to the Ohio Arts Council's Rife Gallery. This is the DIY hands-on art making workshop for the Shared State exhibition with artist Akeylah Wellington. Today we're going to explore a creative approach to textile art as an extension of the exhibition. We'll hear first from the artist, gather our materials, and then work through the project step by step. Please feel free to pause and work at your own pace and use this video as you need. All right, welcome Akeylah.
Hi, everybody. I'm akeylah. I'm really excited to spend some time with you all today. I am an artist. I am mostly a tapestry weaver, and I also am a sculptor. My focus is mostly on the early 2000s. I think it was a really neat time aesthetically and historically. It's the birth of the internet as we know it today, and a lot of the policy decisions that were made during the years 2000 to 2009 have lasting consequences that we are still dealing with now in the year 2026. I mostly work with beads, and I make custom looms to accommodate the size of bead that I use to weave. Um, and I like to weave in panels and create larger tapestries that are then sewn together from these smaller panels. Recently, in 2025, I started designing my own looms. Um, you can see an adapted loom that I made on the left and a loom that I soldered using copper pipe on the right. I mentioned before that I work in sections. I call them panels, and then I sew them together after all the panels are woven on my custom looms. You can see another shot here. This tapestry has since finished, and you can find it at Brant Gallery here in Columbus, Ohio, if you're curious about seeing it in person. This tapestry is currently in New York. It's a part of Glass Class, which is a little show that is organized by The Whole, which is a larger gallery with multiple locations in New York City. This is at the Bowery location. I love working with plastics. Um, I love working with plastic lace. That is a source of inspiration for me. Um, on the left, you can see an image of some plastic lace crafts that I asked some students that I was working with to make. And on the right, you can see an oversized version of that same stitch made with beads. But for this workshop demonstration, we are going to try to marry two parts of my practice, this plastic piece and this weaving piece, into a single craft. Um, you, if you want to follow along, you will need a handheld loom um, and at least two colors of plastic lace, as well as a shuttle, a pickup stick, comb, and some scissors. During this first part, we have to establish our warp. Warp is determines the length of your project and refers to the vertical strings that make up a tapestry. Cut a couple feet of one of your plastic lace colors, then tie the lace through one of the holes. Loop over each tooth, or if you'd like, loop over every other tooth. And then when you reach the other side of the loom, you can tie it through the opposite hole. Here, the looms that you're seeing have been laser cut out of Baltic birch plywood. In part two, you will cut several feet of your second color of plastic lace. You can wrap it around a shuttle. If you don't have a shuttle, you're welcome to use some kind of needle with a large eye that is big enough to accommodate the width of your plastic lace. And the pattern that you should be following when you are now creating weft, which is the horizontal strings that determine the width of your work, um, is over under, one over, one under. That is the simplest weaving pattern that we can do on this loom. Um, then you can use a comb to beat down the line that you just wove. And then you'll repeat that over and over and over again until you reach the very top of your hand held loom. And then for part 4, you will remove the weaving or the tapestry from the loom by taking the loops off of the loom's teeth. I recommend working from one side, releasing all of the loops from that side, and then uh, it makes it easier to pull off the rest of your tapestry from the other side. And then you can weave in any of the loose ends that are left from your weaving, and then you can enjoy your work. And that's how to make a simple weaving using plastic lace.
All
If you'd
right.
like to stay in touch with me, feel free to visit my website, which is an online portfolio of my work. Or if you want to kind of stay um, abreast of what I'm up to in the moment, I post pretty regularly on Instagram. You can find me at AI Wellington.